What's happening in the world of tech and business? First Bank and Trust is making moves with Adobe Inc. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. And in India, marketers are seeing content demand explode, all thanks to Adobe. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Plus, Meadows drops some free software for InDesign users. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. And we've got the latest on the impressive Redwood Empire Conference Adobe Division football teams. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. First Bank and Trust makes significant portfolio adjustment with Adobe Inc. First Bank and Trust has recently adjusted its investment in Adobe Inc., reducing its holdings by a substantial 62.8% in the second quarter. This move saw the firm sell 1,611 shares, leaving them with 955 shares of the software giant's stock, valued at approximately $369,000. This is not an isolated event, as other institutional investors have also been actively trading Adobe shares. Guard Capital Inc. initiated a new stake worth $34,000, while PFG Advisors increased its holdings by 20.8%, now owning shares valued at $1,904,000. Crane Funds Advisors LLC saw a significant boost, increasing its stake by 110.4% to $533,000, and Financial Counselors Inc. expanded its position by 9.2%, reaching a total value of $24,105,000. Koss Olinger Consulting LLC also entered the scene with a new stake of $305,000. These transactions highlight ongoing institutional interest in Adobe, with 81.79% of the company's stock currently held by such investors. Adobe, a global leader in digital media and experience solutions, recently reported strong earnings, surpassing analyst expectations with $5.31 earnings per share for the quarter and a revenue of $5.99 billion. The company has also provided optimistic guidance for fiscal year 2025. Despite a mixed analyst consensus, with ratings leaning towards moderate buy, the stock's performance and market position continue to be closely watched. This strategic shift by First Bank and Trust and the active trading by other funds underscore the dynamic nature of the stock market and the continuous reevaluation of tech investments. Investors are keenly observing how these portfolio adjustments might influence Adobe's market trajectory. But that's not all the Adobe news we have for you today. Get ready, because the demand for digital content is absolutely exploding, and Adobe is right at the center of it. Indian marketers predict content demand to skyrocket fivefold by 2027, fueled by Adobe Insights. New research released by Adobe paints a dramatic picture of the content landscape in India, revealing that a staggering 84% of marketers anticipate content demand to grow by at least 5 times by the year 2027. This surge follows a significant increase over the past 2 years, with 96% of Indian marketers reporting at least a doubling of content needs, and a substantial 62% seeing a 5-fold or greater increase. The driving force behind this exponential growth is the escalating consumer expectation for personalized experiences, cited by 61% of marketers as the primary catalyst. The shift towards dynamic media formats like video and audio, along with the increasing need for hybrid customer journeys blending digital and in-store interactions, further pressures marketing teams to produce more content, more frequently, and across more channels. Adding to the intensity, 69% of marketers state their audiences now expect new content weekly, or even multiple times a week, demanding unprecedented speed and efficiency. Social media and short-form video content are leading this charge, with 78% of marketers identifying social content as the fastest-growing format, closely followed by short-form video at 63%. While eager to leverage these engaging formats, marketers face hurdles in scaling personalized content for social commerce and identifying which content resonates best across different platforms. Anandita Velluri, Director of Marketing at Adobe India, emphasizes this pivotal shift, stating, "Marketers are no longer just storytellers. they're orchestrators of dynamic, personalized experiences across a growing number of channels. At Adobe, we see this as a turning point where creativity, marketing, and AI come together. Operational inefficiencies pose a significant challenge, with content creation, review, approval, and activation involving an average of 51 to 200 people for a single piece of content, and for 23% of marketers, this number exceeds 200. Despite these complexities, organizations are producing content at an immense scale, with 89% creating at least 1,000 assets annually. To combat bottlenecks and enhance efficiency, Indian marketers are increasingly embracing generative AI. A remarkable 96% are already utilizing generative AI across various content lifecycle stages, with 95% planning to expand its use. AI is being deployed for everything from summarizing information and streamlining collaboration to content optimization and localization, significantly boosting both quality and output. This Adobe research highlights a critical inflection point for the Indian marketing industry, underscoring the indispensable role of technology and AI in meeting the escalating demand for personalized, high-volume content. From the explosion of content demand to the tools that create it, we're diving into some exciting software news next that's a game-changer for designers. Meadows launches free imposition software for Adobe InDesign users. In a significant move for graphic designers and print professionals, Meadows has announced the release of its new free imposition software, now available for users of Adobe InDesign. This innovative tool aims to streamline the complex process of imposition, which is crucial for preparing documents for professional printing. Imposition involves arranging pages of a document so they can be printed efficiently on larger sheets of paper, which are then folded and cut to create the final booklet or publication. Traditionally, this has been a time-consuming and often costly process, frequently requiring specialized software or manual workarounds within design programs. The availability of a free, dedicated tool for Adobe InDesign, a leading industry standard, is expected to be a welcome development for many. This free offering from Meadows provides a powerful solution directly within the InDesign workflow, potentially saving users significant time and resources. By simplifying the imposition process, the software allows designers to focus more on creative aspects and less on the technicalities of print preparation. The announcement has generated buzz within the design community, with many anticipating how this free tool will impact professional print workflows and accessibility for smaller studios or freelance designers. And speaking of Adobe and impressive performance, we're heading to the football field, where teams associated with the Adobe division are making some serious noise. Redwood Empire Conference Adobe division dominates. High school football heats up. As the high school football season hits its halfway mark in the North Bay, the Redwood Empire Conference (REC) Adobe division is proving to be a powerhouse, showcasing exceptional talent and competitive depth. With league play on the horizon, the division's 6 teams have collectively amassed an impressive 14-4 record, highlighting their strength and readiness for tougher matchups. 4 teams within the REC Adobe division, Windsor, Rancho Codate, San Marin, and Vintage, currently boast undefeated 3-0 records, underscoring the division's fierce competition. San Marin stands out with the toughest schedule among the undefeated teams and ranks number 8 in the North Coast section, NCS, MaxPrep's computer rankings, indicating strong playoff potential. Vintage, while the lowest-ranked REC Adobe team at number 20, is closely followed by Rancho Codate, 17, and Windsor, 14, demonstrating the close competition. Beyond the undefeated teams, Cardinal Newman has secured back-to-back wins, positioning them at number 5 overall in the NCS rankings. Marin Catholic, despite an 0-3 record, is considered one of the best winless teams in the section, having faced formidable opponents and demonstrating resilience. Their strength of schedule is the second hardest in the section, suggesting they are battle-tested and prepared for league play. The league's overall depth is a significant takeaway, with Rancho Codate and Vintage showing marked improvement and San Marin continuing its strong performance. The REC Adobe division, known for its intensity, is shaping up to be an even more challenging and exciting contest this fall. Individual brilliance, St. Vincent's Mason Couturegli makes area history. Adding to the excitement, St. Vincent running back Mason Couturegli has etched his name in Redwood Empire history. In a dominant 61-0 victory over Lowell, Couturegli scored 3 touchdowns on 3 offensive touches, bringing his career total to an astounding 82 touchdowns. This breaks the previous record of 81, set by former St. Vincent running back Kai Hall. Couturegli is also closing in on Hall's career rushing yards record and is nearing the all-time North Coast section scoring record, currently held by Najee Harris with 99 touchdowns. Other notable performances include Onalee's offensive firepower in a shootout with Petaluma and Rancho Codate's continued defensive prowess. Onalee's junior quarterback Matthew Medina has shown significant promise, contributing heavily to their recent successes. Rancho Codate's defense has been particularly stingy, allowing minimal points, and their special teams, led by Gage Cummings and Liam Perkett, have also made crucial plays. And that brings us to the end of another packed episode of Microsoft Sphere. What an incredible roundup of tech, business, and sports news. We covered First Bank and Trust's moves with Adobe, the content boom in India thanks to Adobe, free imposition software from Meadows for InDesign, and the powerhouse football teams in the Adobe division. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere for more updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Follow us on all our social platforms and let us know in the comments which story you found most interesting. We'll see you next time. And that brings us to the end of another packed episode of Microsoft Sphere. We covered First Bank and Trust's strategic shift with Adobe Inc. The massive content demand surge in India, highlighted by Adobe Research, Meadows' generous release of free imposition software for Adobe InDesign users, and the dominant performances of the Redwood Empire Conference Adobe division football teams, including St. Vincent's Mason Couturegli's historic achievement. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere for all your essential tech and business updates, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the know. Follow us on all our social media channels and drop a comment below telling us which story caught your eye the most. We'll catch you in the next one.